opportunity in extending the warmest welcome on behalf of Scholar Foundation for being here today this evening. It's a very topical theme to discuss. We interact with each other, then exchange ideas, exchange notices, basically interactive sessions on Indian ecosystem for sustainable product development. I thought I would say something else to start with, but given the current context, let me start with a slightly spiritual overture, not religious for sure. Long time back, there was this Hindu spiritual leader who was invited to speak on Vedanta in the US. So that spiritual leader stepped inside the podium and suddenly asked the audience, I hope you all know what I am going to say today. So the entire audience raised their hands and said, yes, sir. Then he said, if you know everything, then I am not going to say anything because you know everything. And he moved out of the stage. Next time, maybe 3 or 4 months down the road, the audience was slightly clever when the spiritual leader entered and asked the same question. Half of them said yes and half of them said no. And it is well perfect. Those who know, please keep those who do not know informed about what I am going to say. And again went out. The next time, the audience was even cleverer. When he asked the same question, no one said anything. It was total silence. And then the spiritual leader started saying, well, this is a perfect situation to talk about Vedanta. So let me start what I am going to say. I think this story, the reason why I narrate this story is for the simple reason that this probably sums up what we are going to hear today, sustainable product development. Sustainable product development is all about keeping our environment in perfect harmony, perfect balance. We have illustrious panel and very distinguished guests to start with. Mr. Pujya Bhattacharya, who is the Chief Patron and Director of NTPC, who has come all the way from Delhi to attend this. We also have well-known captains of industry, entrepreneurs, those who are actually into product development. We also have people from academia, institutes, leading institutes, who are going to talk about how industry should collaborate with institute to help and promote product development. So without taking much of your time, let me call upon Mr. Anjan Ghosh, Managing Director, Scholar Lab Foundation, to offer a brief description about the company and what they plan to do. Mr. Anjan Ghosh.
Before Mr. Anjan Ghosh takes on the podium, I'd like to introduce him to all of you. He is an electrical engineer from IIT Kharagpur. He has had some 40 years of both industrial and entrepreneurial experience and huge amount of corporate experience too. Anjan, welcome to the stage.
Thank you. Good evening, all the guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Scholar Lab Foundation, I welcome you all once again to this excellent evening where we are just making an attempt to sit together and have a chat between the institutes of learning and the commercial organizations on how to really create new products which can have some social impacts and really fulfill needs. So I have a brief presentation here. I'll just go for it. Scholar Lab Foundation has the objective that it wants to promote research and engage with institutes and the industries together and create a platform for R&D and product development to do some translational research which can convert the research, the technologies that are very much practiced to be converted into usable utility products. So on the demand side is the industry, and on the supply side is the own research institutes, initiatives and the institutions. And our ultimate aim is to build a Scholar Lab Research Institute to create infrastructure where this product development can be the sole aim and which can institutionalize our endeavor. So this is a Section 8 company, not for profit, instituted primarily by IIT alumni, IIT Kharagpur alumni, and associating with domain experts and industry professionals. The aim, as I said, is to facilitate product development by aiding the research capabilities and steering the talent pool in academic institutions.
I'll again request Poonam Bhattacharya to introduce the next speaker.
The next speaker is Dr. Suman Chakravarti. Now, Dr. Chakravarti, let me take a minute or so to introduce Dr. Chakravarti to all of you. Before I call him, invite him over. Dr. Chakravarti is a professor at the IIT Kharagpur and Sir J.C. Bose National Fellow. He has served as the Dean, Research and Development, Associate Dean and the Head of the School of Medical Science and Technology of the Institute, Medical Science and Technology of the Institute. He has also been National Academy Engineering Chair. Professor Chakravarti completed his undergraduate studies in Mechanical Engineering from Jalpur University in 1996. He received his PhD from Indian Institute of Science. Dr. Chakravarti has been
I cannot hear. Yeah. Now I can.
Yeah. Anyway, so he received his PhD from Indian Institute of Science. Dr. Chakravarti has been awarded the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize and the highest scientific award from the Government of India, and bestowed with the Infosys Prize in Engineering and Computer Science. He is the epitome of product development at IIT Kharagpur. Dr. Chakravarti, if I may please call you onto the stage. Oh.
Sir, you may start.
Yeah. First of all, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So first of all, I express my thanks to the entire team which has organized this very important platform, and in particular Scholar Lab Foundation, which has taken this big initiative. I personally apologize that I am not able to be here in the event physically, but nevertheless, I think that I am equally participating in terms of giving my viewpoint on the Indian ecosystem on sustainable product development from an academician's viewpoint. I was listening to the previous talk, and what I could realize is that many important points that are really important for this so-called lab to market translation. These are emphasized, these were emphasized, but there are quite a few important points that still remain to be, I would say, not just emphasized, but to be taken into consideration to create a new dissemination and execution model. As academicians, we always have a flair of developing new technologies. And for those of us who work in translational research, these technologies often give rise to certain laboratory prototypes, and these prototypes may be mostly products, but they can also be related to cyber physical system, where you have a product and a software, product software interface. And whatever it is, this is with a certain vision, with a certain innovation. The companies, the business houses, on the other hand, are not directly driven by innovation, but are driven by market need and demand. And they have their own business models to run their business ecosystem. Where there is always a challenge is to make a match between these two. When academicians do a research, there is always a level of innovation associated with it, but there will also be a lot of limitation in terms of ignoring some of the issues that may be very important for translating the technology to a viable commercial form. On the other hand, the business houses will have their requirement, their business plan, market analysis very laid out. And therefore, for many of them, the academic research on place will not appear to be very strongly aligned with their immediate business plan. Now, where a disruption is needed is a sort of flexibility in the approach from both, and it requires a two-way coordination. Once an academician is ready with a laboratory outcome, the prototype, the proprietary software, whatever it is,
প্রথম কথা হচ্ছে পয়সা করতে হবে, প্রফিট। দ্বিতীয় হচ্ছে লোককে চাকরি দিতে হবে, কম পয়সা না বেশি পয়সার চাকরি। থার্ড হচ্ছে পরিবেশ রক্ষা করতে হবে। তো ডোন্ট মোর অর্গানাইজ। এবং একটা এক্সাম্পল আছে আমাদের হাতে, এটা হচ্ছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি যেটা বললাম এটা অনেক আগে হয়ে গেছে। এক্সাম্পল দিলাম ফ্রম স্বদেশী আন্দোলন। এটা হচ্ছে বার্মিংহ্যাম লুনার সোসাইটি। এই বিল্ডিংটা জন বোল্টনের বাড়ি, সোহো হাউস। জন বোল্টন কে ছিলেন? জেমস ওয়াটের বিজনেস পার্টনার। জেমস ওয়াট আর বোল্টনের ছবি 50 পাউন্ডের নোটের উপরে থাকে। জেমস ওয়াট আমরা জানি উনি কেটিং থেকে স্টিম বেরিয়েছিল, উনি সেটা থেকে ইন্সপায়ার হয়ে গিয়েছিলেন, আমরা ওইটুকুই জানি। কিন্তু বোল্টন অ্যান্ড ওয়াট যে একটা কোম্পানি খুলেছিলেন সেটা আমরা জানি না। হ্যাঁ, ওয়াটের সঙ্গে জেমস বোল্টনের একটা যে ছিল গার্ডশোটা ছিল, ইন্ডাস্ট্রিয়াল অ্যান্ড এন্টারপ্রেনার, দ্যাটস ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। প্রবোধন রায় সব কথা 100 বছর আগে বলে গেছেন। যে এইসব বিষয়ে নতুন কথা আমি কিছু বলছি না। উনি বলেছিলেন যে আমাকে ব্যবসা করতে হবে এবং যারা বণিক সম্প্রদায়, উনি এটাও বলেছিলেন যে যারা ভারতের বাংলার বণিক সম্প্রদায়, সুবর্ণ বণিক, সাহা, লাহা, এর থেকে শেখো, এরা ব্রাহ্মণদের থেকে অনেক অনেক ভালো কাজ করেছে। যাই হোক, মুভিং অন, ইট ইজ নট, আই এম নট সেইং গেট আউট অফ দ্য বিল্ডিং। এটা স্টিভ ব্ল্যাঙ্ক, আমাদের মার্টিন লুথার স্ট্রিটের সিলিকন ভ্যালি। ওনার বক্তব্য হচ্ছে there are no facts in the building, all the facts are outside the building, so go out and seek facts. প্রথম কথা হচ্ছে এখানে প্রচন্ড ঘাম হয়, এই কয়েকদিন শীত থাকবে যায় না, so all the products have to survive in heat and dust, এবং there is no shortcut other than contextual family. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Chatterjee. I will call upon Abhijit Jana to offer a token of appreciation to Mr. Chatterjee. কম সময়ের মধ্যেই খুব গুরুত্বপূর্ণ একটা কথা বলে দিয়ে গেছেন। ওনার বক্তব্যের একটা অংশ ধরে আমি জাস্ট আরেকটা ঘটনা বলছি। এখানে খুব নাম করা স্বনামধন্য বাঙালি ব্যবসায়ী, তিনি যখন তার প্রথম কোম্পানিটা কিনেছিলেন, তিনি তার গ্রামের বাড়িতে তার মাকে ফোন করে খুব অত্যন্ত উৎসাহের বসে এক্সাইটমেন্টে জানিয়েছিলেন যে মা, কাল থেকে তোমার ছেলে তার কোম্পানির মালিক, একটা নতুন কোম্পানি কিনেছে। মা তাকে বলেছেন যে বাহ, খুব ভালো খবর খোকা, খুব খুশি হলাম, চাকরিটা ছাড়িসনি তো? তো উনি বোধহয় যেটা বলতে চাইলেন মূল কথাটা ওই, আমাদের এই ঘরের বাইরে, বিল্ডিং এর বাইরে দেখতে হবে এবং একটু বৃত্তের বাইরে ভেবে নতুন জিনিসগুলো খুঁজে নিতে হবে। আমরা একটু তাড়াতাড়ি যাবো, ওটা আমি চাই। তো পরের যে next panel discussion is on preparedness of academic institution on product development. To introduce the speaker, I again invite Kunal Bhattacharya to introduce the speaker. Let me just read out the name: Dr. Ratan Mondol, Professor, Department of Energy Studies, Jadavpur University; Dr. Taposh Kumar Shah, Professor, EE Department, NIT, Durgapur; Mr. Partha Bharati Paul, Professor, IT Department, IEM; Dr. Shomojit Roy, Professor, IIACR, Kolkata, and co-founder, Solar Initiative; Dr. Anindra Sundar Das, Associate Professor and HOD, ECE Department, SBIST. I will also call upon Mr. Robin Roy, Director, Scholar Lab, to moderate the session. Kunal Bhattacharya will introduce the speakers, and then I request all the speakers to come up on the stage and take your seat.
Dr. Ratan Mondol is the Director Energy Studies of Jadavpur University. He has been involved in photovoltaic research with Jadavpur University since 2005 and made contributions in the field of solar photovoltaic cell, photovoltaic application, fabrication and characterization of compound semiconducting materials for optoelectronics application. Use of natural, organic and semiconducting materials for device fabrication and its characterization for energy application. The next speaker, Dr. Taposh Kumar Shah. He is an electrical engineer from Jatagiri Engineering College. Mechanical engineer, masters in electrical engineer from Jadavpur University, PhD from IIT Kanpur. He is currently a professor with the Department of Electrical Engineering, NIT Durgapur. His research interests include power electronics, electrical machine drives, converter topologies, control of power converters, and so many other things. Next is Mr. Partha Bharati Paul.
Just to announce a change, Partha had to leave a little early, so he has requested Professor Indranil Basu to join the panel on behalf of IEM.
I don't have anything in writing about Indranil Basu, but this much I can tell you that he is my alma mater, so I know he is from my example. Okay, next is Dr. Somojit Roy. Somojit Roy is a professor of chemical sciences and leads Medical Science Center at IIScr Kolkata. He did his schooling from St. Louis College and later from IIT Delhi. He obtained his PhD with the highest distinction of summa cum laude. I can't pronounce this Latin phrase. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right. It's a Latin phrase. Was awarded the research prize. He listed innovation, home redox your oxygen box. Distinguishes him as an outstanding entrepreneur, and he has been awarded by the Honorable Prime Minister of India. And followed by
we are proposing control, we are proposing different switchings for my area of electronics, say dealing with solar. But then all these proposals are accepted by some funding agency and they are giving us a project from which we are using that fund and whatever skill we are having in our laboratory, with that and some help of the industries to come up with a little bit of prototypes, making them, we are solving that. But that is really not coming to the floor. Means it is solving. But when I am thinking about, say, my last project was integrating solar and wind through one single converter. So initially it was looking like very nice and challenging and we accepted by the industries. Then the inverter when it is coming is the size is such that it will not fit in many mobile devices. So it was difficult. Then the next project was hybrid car. We got just telling the problem was having solar and ultra capacitor in that car itself, other than the IC. When I see that method is working, the control is working, switching is working, even in the prototype it is working, but the problem when I am fitting in the car, that ultra capacitor, where to put it, the size of the ultra capacitor, it is not known to me. So what I am finding, so many things are there in a product. When one product is coming, collaboration level requirement is very high. So I am, sir, asking here industries also that please help us to translate these knowledges to the full level and tell us if you are finding anything can be done by our end. We can do the analysis, we can do the modeling, we can do the proposal making, which will be definitely innovative. And I can say you in our area, in electrical engineering or power electronics area, India's footprint is very high in research. If you see, if you just scroll, if you just check the papers coming in the
very good evening. Going to be the late evening, but I still find bright and smiling faces, a lot of agile postures. So I think we still have hope to go through a small keynote. I was wondering, I was looking at the topic of today's seminar and listening to many of the very articulate and erudite people, either as solo speaker or as a panelist. And I was pleasantly surprised to see and hear the depth of the discourse that is happening here. And I have no doubt that Raveen, Anjan Ji and the team has really created a platform which may be a neonat today, but surely going to be a man to remember it very soon. On a bit of a lighter note, I will tell that sustainability includes reduce. So since our earlier speakers have consumed much of the time, so I will reduce my one to make the seminar sustainable. That makes it easier also for me. So that makes it brief and succinct. Let me just start with one simple paradigm shift before I come to the basic topic. We all know that there is a paradigm shift in the manufacturing worldwide. From ABC, or rather NBC.
Okay, India 30,000 crore industry, only 12,000 crore is import. So it is already, we are not importing from China like many other industries here. So we are having our own leaders in Tata So whole mechanism, the residual mechanization part will come from non-factorization implement part, and we are asking for collaboration. We are asking for help in product development here only. And globally, the last, yeah, stay here. So globally, Crafters is contributing 27%, and India is 80%. So what we are thinking loud that if it goes by global trend, then implement, which is right now $2 billion industry. শুধুমাত্র implement আপনার হচ্ছে $13 billion opportunity space create করতে পারে। এই 2 থেকে $13 billion যে opportunity create হতে পারে সেটা কিন্তু প্রোডাক্ট ইনোভেশন এবং প্রোডাক্ট ডেভেলপমেন্টের থ্রুতেই হতে পারে। আমি যেটা প্রথমে বললাম যে আজকের দিনে একটা হারভেস্টারের দাম হচ্ছে 30 লাখ, যেখানে আমাদের স্মল এবং মার্জিনাল ফার্মার যারা আমাদের দেশে 86% এবং আমাদের রাজ্যে 96% নাম্বার দিক থেকে তাদের এই স্পেসটাতে 30 লাখের কম্বাইন্ড হারভেস্টার ইউজ করার মতো পয়সা বা জমির সাইজ কাউরি নেই। তো আমাদের মনে হচ্ছে আমরা যেহেতু এগ্রিকালচারে কাজ করছি 8 বছর 1.2 crore ইন্ডিয়ান ফার্মারকে সার্ভ করেছি, সো দিস ইজ দ্য অপরচুনিটি স্পেস। তার মানে আজকে যেটা এক্সিস্টিং মার্কেট $10 billion, যেটা আমরা বলছি ইট উইল বি $15 billion by 2025, it should be actually right now double the market. এখন যদি $10 billion opportunity হয়, right now it should be.
And listen to all of you, but somehow somebody has dragged me in the chairs. I from CSC, in fact basically I am leading a wing of CSC, which is leading and consulting, and here I act as a interpreter because I am the only one who set up and running this for the last 10-12 years, and I am happy to tell you that in the last 10-12 years we have covered almost entire India in the training and consultancy part, and offered 42,000 mandates training and 12,000 individual training. So that's besides the part, and particularly in innovation, particularly in product development, my prime idea is to be more innovative and identify critical strengths. If we talk about power sector,
I just take just 2 minutes to tell you how TCS operates in terms of innovation. All right. So we have something called a co-innovation network. All right. So which is the acronym as COIN. So COIN works with around 2,500 startups from across the world, from Israel to US to Canada and everywhere else. And then there are some 50 institutes globally with whom we also have ties. From Carnegie to Stanford, to MIT labs and all of that. So what essentially we do is we take ideas from these bright minds, all right, and believe me, there's no shortage in terms of the ideas that these people generate. It's how do we convert these ideas into products which we can then sell to the market. So I think TCS actually does this gap of ensuring that between the ideation to the product development, how do we do that?
First house 1979, and we have basically started more operation from 2002, and in the COVID period also we have supplied to all segment without any fear, and we have earned some work profit in that time. Out of that profit, we try to find out such organization like Scholarship Foundation, where we can contribute something, a small amount, and we try to support more to develop this creativity ecosystem. So I am proud for that my company allow this contribution to help this organization to develop further. So on behalf of my organization, I wish this organization, Scholarship Foundation, all the best, and would appeal to all of you to help prospering this organization. Thank you from Dr. Srinivas.
Thank you, Mr. Parida, Mr. Anup Parida.